Hold on. Hold. That's my shit. That's my group. Yo, I've loved Baby Ringo since I was little. I mean, if you know about reggaeton, you will know about Baby Ringo, and that's one of my favorite reggaeton artists. Guys, sign the petition, please. Let's get these cameras in each and every one of these classrooms, in each and every one of these schools, worldwide, nationwide, citywide. Yeah, he's 9 years older than the girl. Letitia's right. It is sick raising Orion. Facts. Um, that's crazy. I don't understand how YouTube hasn't. Well, probably because he's. But isn't he? No, because of where it happened, the state that it happened in. Letitia said there's the 16-year-olds have an age of consent, so he's not going to get in trouble, and she's right. So this is going to be another case where justice is unserved unless something really gets done. How can we change this? See, that's the questions that we need to be asking ourselves and coming here on social media and talking about. How can we change these situations? What can we do to, um, you know, bring justice when it comes to a case like this? When a man like this is bold enough to come to social media, like if what he did wasn't wrong, like if what he did didn't deserve time behind bars. Shit, maybe he can get a homie or two that's home along with some chicken wings and shit. And he can keep doing it there, because it's crazy. Because I feel as though I didn't mean that. Cause I'm still stuck on the guy getting arrested for smuggling chicken wings, yo. I'm stuck on that video. Like chicken wings, this nigga got. I understand the weed, the coke, and everything else, but chicken wings. But anyways, back on topic. Like he needs to do time. That's my opinion. I don't know how y'all feel and what y'all think. I know the word is gonna speak on it on his panel. I'm not sure how many other more people are gonna speak on it on their panel, but it is wrong. Like let the kids grow up. Let them grow up. Let them make the decisions. Remember that. What's that, young Rias? I'm not sure what that is. I'm sorry. All right, Rising Orion said a 16-year-old does not have the mental capacity to consent to anything but chips and bubble gum. They don't know any better, even though the law says they do. And that's a fact because at 16 years old, I was doing whatever the hell I wanted. And when, I'm not going to be honest, when I got emancipated, it made me want to do even more whatever the hell I wanted. Like, once I was emancipated, it saved me from being in my house. And my baby pops just helped me get emancipated without being there. I don't know how to explain that part. When I say he helped me, because if I wouldn't have gotten pregnant, I wouldn't have been able to get emancipated because my mom had me under an SSI check. I had to prove to them that I wasn't crazy like my mom was making me out to look like. I had to prove to them that I was able to take care of me, and not just me, but this child that I'm about to give birth to. I had to prove all that. I had to prove that I could keep a job. Social workers in and out my fucking life. And then, and then when the social workers were out of my life, that's when he was able to come into my life. This was a year, almost 2 years of me and them having to be able to be in public. Because if not, he would have been behind bars. That's as honest as I could be. The YouTuber who got caught with minors and a bunch of texts got leaked. I was reading into it. I got to read a little more, so I know what you're talking about it, but I got to go back into it because I don't remember it. But I know what you're talking about. Yes, I know what you're talking about now, young Rias. As you should, Letitia, like, why not speak on it? Like, see, these are the situations we need to talk about it. And you know what's crazy now that it's going, his situation is going viral, more people should bring more awareness to it. Bring the awareness, take advantage that other people are listening right now so that they can see where you're coming from. Like, situations like this is where people gotta take advantage, and a lot of people don't. So I'm not mad at Letitia. I'm not mad at the word. Shout out to the both of y'all because that's what you should do. More bloggers should bring more awareness. That's why I spoke on Sis. I spoke on Dandy because regardless of whatever they do on their channel, they still took the time and exposed us and brought awareness to the situation. They brought awareness to the situation. Y'all can't get mad at neither one of these two men for doing what they just did. Exposed a man with pedophile tactics, or exposed somebody that is already a pedophile because he's been doing this for a minute. It's been a while. Who knows if he's already escalated? Let's put it like that. What if he escalated? What if he's doing something different and knows that he got away with it the first time? Now he could do this and he could do that. I mean, we just got to really think of everything, not just one thing. Like, he brought this among himself. He don't want nobody to speak on him. He shouldn't have. But me, I wanted to bring this in a way where I want y'all to see that not all 16-year-olds do this because, they just want to do something like that. At the age of 16, you just like really just learning. You're trying to figure life out. Like, in certain situations, some of us are traumatized. In other situations, they're not, and they just want to leave. Or I really think that every 16-year-old that has left has been through something in their household. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm wrong, but we won't know this unless we do an analytic, like a little survey, and ask 101, 101 people 101 questions, and then sit here and you know bring everything together, the answers, add it up, and see who agrees to this, who agrees to that, who does it, who does this, who does. Like, at the end of the day, unless we do something like that, we're not going to find out. The pedals like a challenge sometimes, so they will try a younger child like a 10-year. That's why I'm saying, what if because he knows he got away with it the first time, he's escalated in the situation? So every blogger that is bringing awareness on this situation, shout out. And if anybody knows of somebody that's doing this like this and is online shouting and promoting it and acting like it's cool, like that shit is cute, expose they fucking asses. That's why I made my channel, to expose shit like this. Not just like this, but to talk about the cameras, because that's really the bullying and all that's one of the reasons why I made my channel. Me telling my story, my personal story, came a little afterwards, because what's crazy is speaking on my son's story made me strong enough to speak on my story. I spoke on my son's story before I ever spoke on mine. It's just the mother in me. Like, I don't know. Almost losing my son brought so much courage out of me that the world would never understand. If I lose them, just say that I counted my last breath. I'm not going to be on this world no more. Because these kids right there, them kids right there are my motivation. And all the pain that I've ever had in my life, I've turned that pain into motivation. And they're the air that I breathe. They're what keep me moving. They're the reason why I fight so hard. Them, their friends, the people around them, the ones I love, the people that come into my life and reach out and are not just sitting here and being leeches. Because not every lending hand is there to help out. Some of them lending hands are out here and they're leeches. Nothing more, nothing less. Let me see. They don't talk about us, only when there's a crime. Would you believe me if I was to tell you that in this world, with or without money, we're all rich, even the poor? The problem is those that say that I'm reaching out to give a hand and stay they leeching hands is itching, ready to see you missing. Well, I think I went to write. Something inside me told me I can freestyle or I can rap. I can go with a rhythm that can make you dance. Tell you what I see on a daily, tell you everything's okay just to avoid dilemma. Or I can simply bring you something positive to the table and warn you of the ongoing problems that we're having. Instead, I have to reach out to my conscience once again as I watch the crime and the violence rise and the kids lose their innocence. Now, the concept of forming a home day by day loses its essence. They don't want to hear that. I can't keep my arms crossed in front of the system. If I don't do something, I'm also part of the problem. As guilty as the one that pulls the trigger, like the person in the crowd that hits the record button on their phone to expose a lie instead of the truth for clout. They need 1,000 views. The government doesn't have a solution. The problem started when we took God out the equation. The problem ain't us celebrating. The problem is that we're a nation divided when we should be a nation united and praying. That's how we live today. When problems occur, we come up with a meaning. Laugh a little, move on with no care in the world, as if it ain't even a thing in this world. If it's like this today, I don't want to see the future. Because nowadays, they'll make a meme out of a person that can't even see the day of light no more. What makes you think they care? They can't even break bread at the table. I don't know how you want to be rappers and lyricists can go on with life, living on an illusion with nothing good to write. Talking about killing someone, selling drugs with pride, until the scripts are flipped and it's someone you love dies. Right? This ain't solved by activating the National Guards and going behind bars. This is deep, this is me and you. And they say as time pass by, it will heal everything. Shit, you know these scars? I seen time flash by and never felt everything. Leaving me on standby, ready to kill everything. Alone in the mirror, looking at myself, say, girl, you're everything. You don't need for anything, shorty. So unless you walk a mile in my shoes, don't say anything. Just take a minute and listen so you can consume everything. Me and you are not the same, so make sure you look both ways when you cross me, and that's on everything. I don't know what's up. I don't know if it's the internet or it's the laptop. What the hell's going on? But that just skipped a little bit. But that was a poem that I did, and I put it behind beats, and it speaks so much truth about what's going on around us. Like the problem do be that it be that lending hand that says that I'm going to help you, but instead, they sit here, they say I'm gonna help you. Here's my hand, take it, grab it. I got you. They ready to really see you go missing. They plotting already. They scheming on you. I love you. Yo, you the best person. Yeah, yo, you're the best person I know. Like you my best friend. You know I care about you. I love you. I love you. I will never turn on you. Next thing you know, you right here. This is you. This the knife. The knife right there. And you're trying to take it out. That's the next thing you know. It's be them leeching hands. It be them people that talk about they got you, they're gonna help out, but at the end of the day, they nothing but leeches, sucking all the blood out of you, sucking all the energy out of you. Why? Because something that you're doing, they want it. They want to be you so bad. They envy you so bad. They hate you so bad. Why is it that when you're doing everything right, you're doing the right things in life, right? You see everybody, like so many people at once out of nowhere. Oh, this is not right. You can't do this. You're not allowed to do this. Why are you doing that? Da-da-da. And then they start bringing you down. They start talking shit about you. There's something right that you're doing that is bothering them. That's the devil fucking playing games in your fucking head on some real shit. That's the devil tempting you. Because at the end of the day, if you're doing everything that you gotta do, you ain't gotta worry about nobody or what they think. If you're doing something bad, they talk. If you're doing something good, they talk. But what's crazy is, right, when people are doing everything right is when you see all them people come out of the bushes and try to bring you down and stop right in the middle of your mission, of your goal, so that you do not accomplish it. They try to bring you down as you're climbing that ladder, but you got to keep going up. You can't let them hold you by your feet and pull you down. You got to kick them. Kick them and show them, like, I said, you got to turn that pain into motivation. Some of us quit so fast because these people are saying that we're wrong, that they don't care about it. Oh, da da da. I could just keep on down the line with a list of things that people say to make you feel bad. about you or about what you're doing. Don't stop. If you're speaking your truth, they don't know what it is. Unless they got some proof, listen, speak your truth. Because if I'm gonna put it like this, if I'm listening to somebody on a panel, right, and they're telling me they went through something like this that caused them this type of PTSD, right, and here comes another mother heifer from somewhere else, out of nowhere, out of the blue, and tells me, no, that's not true. They didn't go through this. This couldn't have happened. Okay, can you tell? Was you there? You have any type of paperwork telling me or showing us that this didn't happen to this person? Let's be real about it. It's too many people bringing too many people down. If you don't like what somebody's doing, then keep it moving, keep it pushing. Why be there? There must be something that they're doing that you like, and or that they're doing right that you like, that you make, they're still holding you there, right there, watching, observing, telling this person, I care about you. I like you. I'm helping you. I'm here to, what you really here for? Because in the end, it turns out that the whole time you was envying, you was hating. That's why I don't always agree with everybody. If you're wrong, I'm letting you know you're wrong. If I don't agree with it, I'm letting you know I don't agree with it. If you get mad, that's on you. That lets me know how to deal with you from there on. Because if I'm not getting mad at you at the stuff that you're saying, at your opinions, at your perspectives about what you're talking about, it's like somebody saying, oh, somebody accusing me, and I know I didn't do something, right? And I'm not fighting for it. I'm just letting them talk, right? If you know you didn't do it, right, and they're arresting you for this, are you going to go down, or are you going to fight for your freedom? Make it make sense. So that's what a lot of these people out here are doing. They're breaking free from them chains. They're speaking their truth. In their truth, their story could probably help the next person. So I want y'all to know that what this man did was not right. You heard my baby pop give his perspective. You heard Maritza come up. You even heard Letitia on the chat say how she was groomed. A lot of teenagers are groomed to the point where they're used to that person. Some wake up and notice that they don't need the person that has groomed them. Others are still asleep. It's like people that get mad be like, oh man, I can't believe you got raped. You want to know why? Because you're still there with your rapist. There's a word for that. I forgot what it was called, but it's because they're used to the atmosphere that they're in. They don't know how to get out of it. They don't know how to get out of it. You have a baby today, right? A newborn. Baby doesn't know nothing. You give birth today, right? And you start raising this baby today. And then all you're teaching this baby, all this baby sees from the day it's born is you killing animals, killing animals, killing animals. What do you think this baby's going to come out doing? This is all this baby is seeing is somebody just kill animals. No explanations, no nothing. Let's think about it. A lot of us is just thinking with no common sense, and I don't know why. The man is wrong, and those that support this man, that came out boldly on social media like it's cool what he did, like if there's not young bulls out here listening to him, that's not cool. That would be like, don't get mad at me, the word, that would be like the word saying, oh, I did this, da, 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 and it's okay and it's cool, there's no problem with it. Him knowing that there's a lot of stock. There you go. Thank you, Rising Orion. Raising Orion. I said Rising. I didn't see that A. Raising Orion. It's called Stockholm Syndrome. And it is. It's true. It exists. People suffer from that. So for those people that sit here and be like, oh, that's not true, do your research before you talk about somebody and you bring them down. Some people have to break them chains and they don't know how to. They might need that push, that little notch, and they don't have it. I had it. I had it. That's why I speak on my story and I want other people to know it. Like sometimes you might have somebody trying to help you the whole time and you don't even know it too. Like I went through. So guys, I've been on here 2 hours, 22 minutes, 45 seconds. Like I want to thank everybody that has shown support. Those that are here, please hit that like button, hit that share button. Let's not stop bringing awareness to situations like this at all. Let's talk about it more. Hold on one second, guys. My groomer was an in law to a family member. I met him at 13 and was 19. We shared a lot in common, so he used that to keep my attention. We ended up together 2 years later, and then 3 babies and a marriage later. See, it's stuff like this happens. It's like the friend that I was talking about yesterday. She was 16, met the guy. He was 30. He told her he was younger. Blah 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 blah. And all she learned was heartbreak after heartbreak after that. All he taught her was not to trust the next man. All he taught her was to say "fuck you" to the next man. And he was way older, way older. And the way he hurt her, I wish it on nobody. Damn, Letitia, like it's crazy. Like, thank you so much, Letitia, for speaking on this and not being scared about to speak about it and being brave enough to speak on this panel, on this channel. I want to thank you so much because you're showing other young ladies that they can be brave enough to speak up, even if they do it through a chat. This right here is still being brave. Like I told Angel, and her video is coming up soon. I'm still editing that 6 hour live. It's crazy, but your story will help. I've had DMs on Instagram where people had, asked me about Angel and stuff like that. So, shout out to Angel Hatton for being brave enough to speak on her story, especially on my channel where I have a lot of youth watching. I have to stop the cursing a little bit. That's it. That's it. That's it. But other than that, I try to bring a lot of awareness as much as I can, which I got to stop the F bomb and the shit word. F bomb and the shit word. I'm honest about it. But Letitia has been real brave, and I want to thank her, yo, because now the young woman in my panel can actually see another woman and see that at the end of the day, she went through a battle and won. She's not a victim, she's a survivor. She's a warrior. That's what Letitia is, a warrior, a whole rider. Letitia, wow. Great live. I'm glad I was directed to your channel. I love the conversation. Great vibes. Thank you, Raising Orion. And if you do have a channel, let us know, and I'll have somebody put your link up on the next live. Thank you, Letitia. Great conversation too, and thank you for speaking up and talking about what you went through and through your experience. Also helping me out with me speaking on my story and my experience. So there's more than one person here today that spoke on their experience of getting groomed. So I want to thank everybody for speaking up and speaking out, for being brave enough, for letting others hear y'all story, and for those bloggers out there that are also bringing awareness to this, even though y'all panels have nothing to do with, the stuff that we do. I want to thank y'all because we're able to share y'all videos, when y'all speak on certain things like this. I don't get into beef. I don't get into drama. And I always let everybody know. After what happened last year, I let everybody know, like, look, listen, uh, I did a stupid thing. Like, I thought somebody was really going through it. Like, I thought that it was them and everybody's picking on them. And I was really just listening to one side of a story. Then when I started listening to both sides of the story, I started putting two and two together. I was going to keep my distance, back off little by little. But shit happened the way they happened because at the end of the day, sometimes you start seeing people like, you could have an old head online or in person and, they start talking to you and guiding you and stuff like that. And you'll be like, damn, man, you doing what a mom should do. And I'll be like, damn, I look at you like Mom Dukes or stuff like that. But at the end of the day, not everybody's out here, some people just here for clout. That's all they are. Like, I was on here and I've been honest with everybody, and I'm gonna keep it like that. I'm not here for no beef. I'm not here for no drama. I love watching comedy channels and stuff like that. I love watching the roasting as long as people don't take it overboard or go, out of pocket and start saying stupid shit that shouldn't be said at the end of the day. But ain't nothing wrong with none of that. Some of us need some humor. Like, some of us want to sit here and laugh sometimes. But to sit here is comedy and is roasting, not sitting here trying to fucking speak about somebody that has passed away, and you know that this person is mourning that person. Like, I'm not with that shit. I'm not with talking about dead babies and none of that. Like, I don't care how much I fuck with you, and if I've let you know time after time that I'm not with that shit, and then I can't. So here we are today, and like I said, I'm glad the way the channel is going. I'm glad for all the people that are coming in here, because this is what I was looking for. I don't want people to, I want subscribers that will help better my channel and the purpose of my channel. I want subscribers that are going to motivate me and are going to help me become a better me than yesterday, not better than somebody else. I'm not trying to be better than the next person. I'm trying to be a better me. And if I can help y'all become a better y'all, then I'm here. That's what I'm here for. I'm not here to judge or bring anybody down, because that's not what I'm looking for. I'm here to actually bring awareness to the things that are going on. The petition is out there. I want these cameras in these schools to help the youth. I'm a block captain. Like, listen, I don't go to church. I don't have a religion, but I'm trying to do the right thing. I have a past that at the end of the day, at times, I shouldn't even be standing here speaking on this story, but I'm here speaking on this story. I should, like, the certain things that I did should have me in a coffin, but I'm alive, heart beating, because of what I went through. And at one point in this story, I told y'all, before I met my baby pops, I was a suicidal kid. So thanks to him, I grew up. Thanks to the other father of my child, I grew up. So I'm hoping that other people could wake up and smell the coffee and see that when we're young, we all make mistakes. We're just learning. We're learning. None of us was given a manual. None. So for people to think that, oh no, you're supposed to know this straight out the rip, nah. Facts. But see, I didn't know shit was gonna blow out like that, because I wasn't looking into the drama. And then that was around the time that my brother passed away, so I was focused on trying to. It's like my brother soon should be home, because I did everything. The only thing is that I didn't have enough for like the shipment, so I still got to get 150, and I'm not asking nobody for none of that. I want to still collect it. Then everything that's going on, personally, between the schools, the meetings, IEPs, everything is kind of like backtracks, puts things on hold. My son isn't like, it's not cheap, none of that. So I have received a lot of donations. Like, a lot of it, I worked that out by selling T-shirts, caps. I got epoxy. I made ashtrays and stuff like that, and I got my money. Like, I worked for it. So I'm like, I won't do the GoFundMe, because the person that did help me with that GoFundMe was having a lot of problems with another YouTuber, which brought lashback to me, and I didn't even know. Like I said, I was in the middle of something that I was trying to figure out what I was put into, and then when I was getting answers, they got mad at me. But I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I put myself in the middle of without wanting to, because I was supporting somebody. Like, if I rock with you, I rock with you. But let me know what the fuck is going on. Like, if I ask you a question, just let me know. Like, this is like this. Don't lie to me, or don't that though. Because at the end of the day, like, I'm supporting you and you're helping me do something, and then that shit's gonna be attached to me. Like, I'm sitting here trusting you and believing you, and things aren't the way you painted it out to be. So yeah, I shorty learned like a lesson that she knows how to do out here, but didn't know how to do on social media, which both go hand in hand. I should have, like, but I was caught up at the same time. Like, and people are like, oh, but you be, no, man, just because you see me on YouTube don't mean I'm every day, all day on YouTube. Like, I get the notifications, I pop in, blessings, how y'all doing? I watch, I do what I gotta do. Y'all still live, I watch again. And there's times where I'm able to catch certain lives all the way through. I mean, I have a life. It's not on social media. So, but anyways, those are topics for different days. I want to thank all of y'all that did come up, all of y'all. And once again, don't give up. Keep trying. And regardless of anything, don't feel bad because you have a past. We all have a past. What matters is that you learn from it, guys. The word funny as shit. Because you felt like me. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not, like, it's respect. I was raised by, listen, my mom was here, but my mom wasn't here. I was raised, but nothing but old heads. I was pulled by the ear, everything. Every time I tried to do something bad or I lashed out and fucked up, there was a damn old head right here. And I'd be like, I cut school. Like, goddamn old head. Then truancy officer at that, and then knew the family. So I'm blessed. Yeah, I gotta say I'm blessed. And now I understand what God did and why He was doing it. Thank you, the word. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna leave y'all with this song, and I'm gonna see y'all next time on another live. I'll schedule it up. I'll let y'all know. But I hope all of y'all have a blessed and humble day and enjoy the song. And I'll end the live right here. Blessings, everyone. And like Dage Low says, don't give up. Stand 10 toes down on what you believe in. Fight for what you believe in. Don't give up.